Welcome to Upshift. In the previous episode, we were talking about basic 6 steps in materiality assessment. Today we are going to have a deep dive on how to conduct a materiality assessment effectively. When it comes to materiality, there are 2 types of materialities. Number 1, the financial materiality. Number 2 is about impact materiality. You may be wondering what's this financial materiality and impact materiality. Traditionally, in organizational performance is measured based on the financial performance. In light of it, we need to understand what are the financial risks as well as opportunities associated with. The financial materiality is all about, with respect to the materiality topics that we are talking about, what the financial impact is, whether we have financial risk or the opportunities. Based on the impact, we are going to evaluate them in detail. Impact materiality is again focusing on environmental, social and governance impact in terms of risk and opportunities for the business. Traditionally, standards like GRI, for example, it has been focusing on impact materiality. Based on the materiality topics, you are going to evaluate what type of impact that you are going to have for your business. Therefore, it is very important to understand two-dimensional materiality that you are talking about. When you are going to conduct the materiality assessment, the organizations can select 2 types of materiality assessments. Number 1, we are talking about single materiality assessment. Number 2 is the double materiality assessment. In single materiality assessment, the organization is focusing on one of the materialities that we are talking about. That is either financial materiality or the impact materiality they are going to investigate in. Double materialities, you are going to evaluate each material topic with respect to both financial materiality as well as impact materiality, so that you will get an understanding of overall impact because of the financial as well as impact materiality. Now let's focus on how you are going to conduct a single materiality assessment. As I said, you need to choose what's the materiality type that you are going to focus. It can be financial or it can be impact materiality. No matter what's the selected materiality aspect that you are going to go through. When it comes to single materiality assessment, again, you need to follow the same process. You need to choose what are the materiality topics that you are going to investigate in. Then you need to reach out to the stakeholders to understand what's the impact of those materiality topics for the chosen materiality area. In other words, the financial or the impact materiality. Technically, the impact can be calculated based on a formula, in the sense impact is equal to severity into likelihood. Severity is the way that you are going to calculate what's the impact of it. For example, when it comes to financial materiality, you may be calculating or estimating what kind of financial impact that materiality topic is going to have for your business. If it's a impact materiality, you may be evaluating what kind of impact that you are going to have. That risk or the opportunity may include certain aspects related to regulatory requirements or the customers or clients' expectations of your organization, or else the brand image or the brand name, the impact that we are going to have because of the impact that we are going to create. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to understand in single materiality assessment, we are going to have a deeper investigation or the calculation of the overall impact in terms of the severity, or we call it as consequences, as well as likelihood of that particular impact. Based on the type of the material that you are going to focus, for example, the financial or impact materiality, the organization can determine what kind of an impact that you will have for each material topics that you are going to investigate in. Therefore, the single material assessment is focusing only one aspect. Based on that, whatever the high impact areas or the material topics that you are going to prioritize as the outcome of the materiality assessment. In double materiality, you have to do the same exercise for both material areas. That is for financial materiality as well as for impact materiality. Equation remain unchanged. Severity into likelihood is the impact calculation. Here, when it comes to financial materiality, you are focusing on financial impact, whereas in impact materiality, you are focusing on the other non-financial impact. Overall, combination of the effect or the impact you are going to determine for all the material topics that you have chosen. Eventually, from both single materiality assessment as well as double materiality assessment, you will be able to come up with prioritized material topics for your business. We are going to talk more about materiality assessment related issues, problems, as well as the practical challenges in the next episode. Stay tuned.